I looked on the TV and I see America's Top Model. I looked on the TV.
Hey girls, welcome to Girl Talk with Shar. I'm so excited. This is episode number 2. And so it's not in my normal sit down couch, but this one's a little bit quick. I just kind of want to talk about discovering who you are. And so when you're going to high school, there are going to be so many things trying to vie for your attention. I mean, guys, girls, trying to be cool, trying to fit in, trying to be popular, trying to find your place in this world, sex, drugs, alcohol, skipping school, talking back in class, not doing your homework, all of this kind of stuff. And this is such an important time in you guys' lives, high school, and you don't realize it. And I know, years ago, it was the whole thing about YOLO, you only live once. And so people's just wilding out like crazy. And it's true, you do only live once, but that's even more reason why you got to be smart. You got to make good choices. And so I know, it could be real tough trying to fit in, trying to be cool. But let me just tell you this. If you get involved in certain things, sometimes there's no turning back. And you can get so caught up in it. And you look years later like, man, how did I ruin my life? How did I ruin my chances for a scholarship? How did I ruin my career? How did I ruin, the chance to whatever it might be, whether it's to be in the Olympics, dance on Broadway, be a teacher, whatever. It doesn't even matter. It could be as small of a goal or as large as a goal. But you have to really just pay attention to the decisions that you make on a daily basis. They're choices. And there's going to be choices that you're going to have to make every single day of your life. And the choices don't necessarily get easier, but as you start developing, mature character and your logic, you can really, think about, okay, if I do A, this is going to happen. B is going to happen. If I do C, D is going to happen. And you have to just decipher what's more important. If somebody is like, let's go to a party and is drinking there, and you underage, as cool as you might feel being with them, okay, if cops come to that party, what's going to happen then? If somebody gets out of control, get tipsy or drunk, if somebody get into a fight and somebody get harmed or killed, then what? Or, for example, your friend only drank a little and they're like, I'm not tipsy, I'm good. And then they're driving and then you get in the car with them and then you get in an accident. Cops come still, or somebody gets hurt, or you get hurt, or they die, or you hit somebody. Those are things that you got to start thinking about. High school can be such a fun time. I loved high school. But you got to be so careful who you hang around and what you do, because sometimes you weren't even the one who did the activity or whatever it was that somebody got in trouble for, but you were with them. And so now you in trouble, or now, you know what I'm saying? So you have to think about who you hang around. And it's a saying, it says, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. And that is so true. Like, you don't have to hang around people just because you want to be cool and then they're doing stupid stuff. And that's just being real. Like, have enough self-esteem, have enough courage to just be like, dude, I'm good. I'm not hanging with you because you on that stupid stuff and I'm not. Like, I'm not trying to get in trouble. Not in that way, So I just want you guys to just use this time to discover who you are. You might think you know it all as a teen, because I ain't even gonna lie, I thought I knew it all. I ain't know nothing. And it's okay, you're growing to develop who you are, your character, you're learning more, what kind of person you want to be, what kind of friends you want to hang around, what activities you want to be known for, but think about that. If someone says your name, what are you gonna be known for? And discovering who you are, it's going to be a lifelong journey, and that's okay. So you might feel unsure now, and you might look at this video today and say, honestly, yeah, I'm in high school, and I don't know who I am, or I'm in middle school, I have no clue. And that's fine, because this is the time where you are developing who you are. But be intentional in that. Don't let somebody else tell you who you are. Ask yourself, who do I want to be? And become that person. Do I want people to think of me as intelligent, as smart, as talented, as a good athlete, as a good dancer, as smart, as kind, as a good friend, as loyal? You got to start thinking about these things. Or do people know you as a hater? Do people know you as a gossip? Do people know you as somebody to just talk too much? Or somebody that's just rude and mean and got a stank attitude, nobody don't like you? You got to start asking yourself, how do people perceive me? Because sometimes we get this attitude, I don't care how they perceive me, this is who I am. Yeah, you might think that now, but at some point in your life, you're going to be like, dang, don't nobody like me, nobody around me, it seems like, good things don't happen to me. But what kind of energy are you attracting to yourself? Yeah, even as a teenager, you have to ask yourself these questions because it's important. You are developing to a young adult now. And so the choices that you're going to make is either going to help your life or hurt your life. I'm just being real. And so you have to just be honest and ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? What are some of those things that people say about me when I'm not around? And so discovering who you are, you have to have self-esteem within yourself to know that you're special, you're valuable, you have a purpose. Even if no one says it, even if no one has ever said these things to you, I'm saying these things to you, and I'm saying that I believe in you and that I know you have a future, a positive future. Even if you've had some hard things happen to you, some devastating things, it doesn't matter. Your past does not have to dictate your future. You may have been abused. You may have been abandoned. You may have had all kind of craziness happen against you, but that doesn't define who you are. You decide who you are. And if you want to be a success, you have to know that you are valuable, you have purpose, and that you can do anything that you put your mind to, but you have to fight for it. In this life, no one's going to give you anything. You cannot blame it on your color, your gender, your race, or whatever, your economical background, how much money your parents have, your social economic background. You can't worry about those things. You can't control those things, but fight for the things that you can control. Your education, how people perceive you. Are you a hard worker? Are you loyal? Do you have a good attitude? Because those things are going to matter, and that'll take you far in life. So again, I'm telling you today that in this process of discovering who you are, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. You're not a failure because you make a mistake. You can't live without making mistakes. You're only going to be successful by making mistakes. So in learning who you are and developing your character and, just finding out who you want to be, no, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to seem like you failed because you're going to get back up and you're going to try again. And that you're going to have a positive future, and that you can do it, and that you have something great in you. You have something powerful in you. Something that no one else in this world can do is in you. Yes, in you. The person right here that's listening to me who might feel invaluable, might feel unloved, might feel unpretty, might feel dumb, not smart, not cute enough, not tall enough, not skinny enough, not thick enough, hair not long enough, not curly enough. All of these things, you might feel like my skin's not light enough, my skin's not dark enough, I'm not curvy enough, my boob's not big enough. Whatever it might be, those are lies. You are who you are because God made you that way, and you're beautiful. You're a work of art. You're a masterpiece within yourself. You don't have to compete. You don't have to compare. You don't have to try to be anybody else. Discover who you are, the unique things about you, and learn to love those things. It's okay to look different. It's okay to be different. It's all right because God has made you that way, and it will make you stand out, and that's a good thing. You don't want to be a carbon copy of the next girl. You want to have your own unique look. So whatever those things might be, learn that it's okay. All right, so I love you, girls. Hopefully you tune into the next episode. Remember, go to girltalkwithshar@gmail.com to ask questions or topics that you want to hear on this show. Give this video a thumbs up if you like, and also go ahead and subscribe below. See you soon. Love you.
TV and I see America's top model.